coming at you in true Canadian fashion. It's Brass Brad, and I dig Lanark County, literally, with a shovel, and it's a great place to live. As always, I try and be informative and a little bit of story to go along with it here. Now you have your knife, Grandpa. That shoe just reminds me of something military about it. For some reason. Good stories anyways. I can just hear the headlines now. Amateur metal detectorist finds not one but 3 meteorites. Most of these are my nicer finds, according to me anyways. Try digging, I don't care whether it's a little bit froze or not. Chunk of lead. This is with work boots and a real shovel. Glad I got that for you. Good shape. Just tell me how you get the sand out of them now. Here we go. Oh, 10 minutes. No wonder I didn't just mangle that thing. Finally! Finally. First horseshoe of 2016. Yay. I knew before the end of the day I'd have something mysterious happen. Grooves all sliced in this hot rock here. Hey guys, if you remember my 50 acres or bust series there, fields are done, said I was going to do some bush hunts. Well, I'm here, and I guess this maybe was once a field around here or something, because I just found 2 broken plow points. Must have been off the same one. I already filled the hole in here, and so all there was, these 2 parts here. Can't even get them to fit together right. They got to be off the same plow. Sure, that's what they are. So I'm sure this was fields at one time right in here. Gets pretty low down in there. See you on the next one. Oh, I was just following a wee deer runway or something through the bush there, and off to my right I did an about face and seen this hill and rock pile over here, a big square block there. Caught my attention. Nice wee rock pile. Maybe somebody slipped and fell and lost some old money there or something. I think they lost a big roll of wire maybe one day though. I wouldn't doubt that thing got away on them and come down over that hill and landed there one time or something. Yeah. Maybe some kids were farting around and rolled it away on the farmer or something, who knows. Huh. Hey guys, I climbed that rock pile, well I skirted around and I come up over there. I came across this boulder here and slipped and slid, and lucky I didn't end up at the bottom. There's a little few skid marks right there. And I got a couple of wee hits in here. Just got this keyhole. It's not a cover, but key plate, I guess they'd call that. No idea how old it is, or it's iron as well, I think. Not ringing up too good. Gives a few good pings, but and there's more stuff in the hole here too. Well, there's some pottery. Dug up a wee piece of pottery down below the hill too, but I forgot to grab it. Must have been a big bowl or something. Vase, maybe? Sugar bowl. Pretty thick. Anyways, I think there's some more hits in here, but a lot of iron. Well, the same hole as that key plate. Little bunch of wire, giving me little dings. And an old chewing tobacco tin, or maybe it was from pellets. 177 caliber pellets for the gun. Who knows? One lonely little raspberry plant here. 3 little berries on it. Usually a whole grove of them. Don't see any other ones around. Didn't expect to find the end off a whipple tree or yoke way up on this rock pile here. It's a nice one. Got a ring on it. Cool. Expected to see them out in the fields. I did find some out in the fields, but well, that's pretty neat. I like that. I like it, I like it. Looks like a pair of old brake shoes or something. I don't know whether horse and buggies had any kind of shoes to hold them in place, brakes or whatever. I'm sure they had a brake. If these are brake pads, they must be off a really old car. I thought it was a brake pedal or a clutch pedal or something too. But that's it for the metal in the hole. What were they doing? Making tombstones up in here at one time or something? It's concrete. It's been cut on an arch. There's one there. Nothing wrote on it. Looks like a little bit of a line going around here. But don't know what they're doing. It's just concrete. The bottom there's been poured. Yeah. Oh, people have some weird projects. Well, I guess there's some old relics up around here. Huh. I seen the corner of it, a little bit of iron, but it wasn't ringing up iron. It had some tones, but it is kind of large. Nice wee fancy heart. Wonder if she's got anything wrote on it anywhere. Well, that's pretty cool. Wonder what it was hanging. Little hook on the end there. I wouldn't doubt there was an old house site up on here, or I know there was an old barn near here. Found that Crotal bell and 1879 buckle cover down there. You can see my truck over there. I think there's some old outbuildings up here, maybe even an old homestead at one time. Well, that's pretty cool. Lucky I didn't wreck it because it's not that thick, and I just thought it was maybe a axe head or something. I felt the tip with my fingers and it was pretty heavy and stuck, so I just pried on it, and lucky I didn't break it. I'm going to check the hole again here though. There's what that's ringing up as right there. Between 1 cent and 10 cent. So, looks like iron to me, but maybe it's just large and a bit of overload there. Geez, there's I've done these flats up here, and anywhere there's grass it's too long to swipe. I'd like to swipe that there all right here. Look at the apple, I think these are apple trees and stuff here around me a wee bit. Sign old homesteads and stuff. Well, I'd like to keep up here, but I may have to move back down the bush and try and do this in the spring or fall or something when the hay ain't going to get cut up in here either. I'll have to wait till the spring or fall when it dies off or something. But that's cool that I found that. And check around a little bit longer. I'll probably get back in the bush. Starting to sprinkle and I'm under cover better down there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a smoke and get down out of here. Grass is way too long. There's where I found that key plate right there with some wire in the little tin. That's the way I come up through here. Holy jeez, I ain't going back down that way. Lucky I didn't slide down them rocks and leaves there because it is slippery today. I think I'll probably cut around there and go to the left and get back down in the bush. It's a little more open and under cover, and grass isn't so long in there. Mosquitoes are bad though. Up here walking around this grass too. Deer flies and horse flies are going to be starting soon. They're already buzzing around a little bit. But I'm going to get back down there soon. Just a couple of wee holes right here I filled back in. Got a whole bunch of junk out of there. This was the coolest. like a stopper or something, or a bottle or a jug. Is that like Nutella Company? Nutella and something, maybe St. Helens. I might have broke that actually, it looks pretty fresh. St. Helens Nutella Company. Or Nutellas. Wish I wouldn't have broke it. Some weird looking pottery there too. A couple of little tin plate there of some kind. Broken ring. A really thin, old looking pottery there. Really thin. Ceramic or something. In the square now. I got another hit right there too. You know, could be an old house site around here somewhere, who knows. Kind of a little imprint in the ground right in front of me right here. Yeah, the other hits there is just scrap tin. Must some kind of plating on it at one time. Maybe it was chrome plated or stainless steel or something. Geez, maybe I should have went back the way I came. It's pretty dense with thorn bushes. Sharp little buggers. I'm gonna have to break my way through there. It's not far down off the hill, it's just to get through this clump of thorns. Jeez. No way. I'm gonna have to go back up around and come down another route there. It might be a little steeper, but I can't get through there. Especially with the pack sack on, getting hung up and everything. I hit here, so I was just kicked the leaves back with my feet and found this really thin green plate or something here. Even got fancy on the bottom. Kind of greenish. So there's a hit right there. Oh, look at that. Freaking old Reaper cutting tooth. Cutting blade off a Reaper or the whatchamacallums. Found a bunch of them in the fields, didn't expect to find them here. Sycamore teeth, that's what they are, cutting blades. Huh, definitely field at one time, eh? Lots of detecting to do in here, it's pretty good going. And finding some old stuff, just as much as probably in the fields. Right on, see you in a bit. Ye old white birch trees. Two of them, well, split off, one split into two. That's what the Indians used to make their canoes out of and start their fires. There's one back there too, darker color, that might be a yellow birch. I don't think it's a white one dead, I think it's a different type of birch, maybe yellow birch. Oh, I just came to the end. There's a little high strip of land going up between two swamps here. Kind of followed it down, came to an end. There's swamp all around me. I gotta probably turn around and go back. But soon I just stand here looking around, and about 10 feet from me a partridge or something flew out of there, or a quail or something. It wasn't far, he was probably only about 12 feet from me. And flew the way I gotta go, so maybe we'll catch him on the way back. Missed the shot. The quail or whatever it wasn't no partridge, it was a rusty red color. Just flew from the meadow there, went back the direction where I just turned around. Very opposite way. So it wasn't no partridge. I don't know what kind of bird bird or pheasant or quail would be a rusty red color, but I might check into it. Got the internet. See you in a bit. Friggin' rights, boys. I think I got myself a wee brass lighter. Huh. Probably something wrote on it somewhere. Geez, you think that'd be a rifle casing sound? I forget what tone it was making there. I can check it out for you right now. Might be some other metals in with it though, other than the brass or copper. Yeah, between zinc and cap. So that's kind of a neat little relic. Beginning to wonder if I was going to find anything out here. Like I say, it's a nice stretch of mound land between two swamps. I think the loggers would have been in here at one point. Maybe a hunter or a logger or something dropped that. Might be able to get something off of it. Anyways, add that to my collection. Upon further inspection, look at it, it's full of matches, I think. I think she's full of matches. That's what it is, a little match container, unless it's you could put a Bic lighter or something in. Well, I don't think a Bic would fit it. But, so that's pretty cool. That is cool. I like that. I'd just soon have that than a lighter itself. I'll keep them matches right with it. See you on the next one, I hope. Right on, about 6 or 8 feet from that match container, 2-ring mini ball type thing. Fired, squished. Wonder if it was the same guy. Well, I guess he was standing awful close when he hit something, but well, that's pretty cool. Got 2 of these last year. Nowhere near this area of town. But it's pretty neat. I like it. It was deep too. It was probably about 8, 9, 10 inches down there. Yeah. Ringing up zinc and soda can. Well, I'm back to where I started pretty much. There's that big slab of rock and the roll of wire. And there's the field, trucks parked out there. This little bit of bush here. Well, there's probably, I wandered around about 5 acres here today. I was up over that hill and around, way down there, and I come back, turned around, come back here. So I was just wandering and zigzagging, looking for culture. I did find some, but I actually did grid a little bit here. Haven't found hardly nothing since that 2-ringer. I'm back to where I started. I was gridding this about maybe to that knoll over there where the grass starts growing, over to the lighted area there, probably 40 by 100 feet. I've gridded out here and done. I think I'm going to call her a day. Getting pretty dark in here. It's about 6:30, but it's cloudy and drizzly, and I hear thunder in the background, and mosquitoes are tearing me apart, and they have been for 2 or 3 hours now. So I think I'm going to head to the truck, do a roundup. I'll swing my way to the truck though. Thanks, see you in a bit. Well guys, we're back at the truck. My hunt's over for today. I think I'm going to call this series 50 Acres or Bush. I did 13 digs in the fields out here in the spring. And I know I got about 5 acres of bush right in this, straight in there to do. Looking for culture today. I wandered all over. Did a little bit of grid pattern there at the end of the day, but It was worth it, I guess. Bunch of junk, tin and old brake shoes or something, and cans and containers. There's a broken plow point, end off whipple tree or yoke, a couple of square nails, some glass and stuff there, broken plate, a sycamore cutting blade or reaper blade or whatever you want to call it, key plate. I'd like to get back up in there where I found that. Grass is so long up in there. It's a little closer to some of the homes next door, and might have been some old homestead there on this property. And this neat little heart design thing, little hook on it. Wonder if it was can't see it meant to go that way. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a relic. And 2 ringer. It's the 3rd one I've got. 2 last year and 1 this year. And probably my favorite find today is this old match holder container here, made out of brass or copper or something. I wonder, that probably had a little button on it at one time to lock it, open and close it. So that's really neat. Maybe that'll clean up nice. Might be able to find some writing on it. So, all in all, it was a pretty good hunt. Was only in there probably 5 or 6 hours. Wandered around. I'll get a good grid going and get back in there someday. Alright, thanks a lot guys. Bye.